Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOBH stars Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley's ups and downs through the years. Dorit Kemsley and Kyle Richards have been joined at the hip throughout the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but their friendship has taken quite the turn. Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley's relationship on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has never followed a straight line. Instead, it has zigzagged through loyalty, misunderstandings, explosive confrontations, and uneasy reconciliations, often mirroring the larger power shifts within the cast. What began as a promising alliance slowly evolved into one of the franchise's most layered and emotionally charged dynamics. When Dorit Kemsley joined RHOBH in Season 7, Kyle Richards initially positioned herself as a guide and ally. As a veteran housewife, Kyle often embraced newcomers who aligned with her social circle, and Dorit appeared to fit seamlessly. She was glamorous, outspoken, and connected to Kyle's close friend Lisa Vanderpump. At first, Kyle seemed genuinely intrigued by Dorit's larger-than-life personality, accent, and lavish lifestyle. Their early scenes were light, filled with laughs and mutual admiration, and viewers saw the potential for a strong friendship. However, Dorit's rocky introduction to the group planted the seeds for future tension. Her early conflicts with Erika Jayne and accusations of being long-winded and self-absorbed forced Kyle into a familiar role: mediator. Kyle often tried to smooth things over, but Dorit noticed when Kyle failed to defend her as fiercely as she did others. Though unspoken at first, Dorit's sensitivity to perceived slights would later become a recurring issue between them. The real shift came as Dorit grew closer to Lisa Vanderpump, Kyle's longtime friend turned frenemy. As Kyle's relationship with LVP deteriorated, Dorit found herself caught in the middle, whether she liked it or not. Kyle began to question Dorit's loyalty, while Dorit felt unfairly punished for maintaining friendships outside Kyle's orbit. Their once easy rapport started to feel tense, marked by passive-aggressive comments and carefully worded confessional critiques. Season 9 proved to be a major turning point. The fallout from Puppygate didn't just destroy Kyle and Lisa Vanderpump's friendship, it also strained Kyle's trust in Dorit. Kyle believed Dorit's role in rehoming Lucy Applejuice had sparked the scandal, while Dorit felt scapegoated and emotionally battered. Although Kyle publicly supported Dorit at times, Dorit sensed judgment behind Kyle's concern. Their conversations grew defensive, less about understanding and more about self-preservation. Despite the cracks, Kyle and Dorit continued to orbit each other socially. They vacationed together, shared family moments, and insisted their bond was intact. Yet viewers could sense an imbalance. Kyle often assumed the role of emotional authority, while Dorit fought to be heard and validated. Dorit's frustration peaked whenever she felt Kyle dismissed her feelings as overreactions, a pattern that would resurface season after season. Ironically, it was Dorit's growing confidence within the group that widened the gap between them. As Dorit became more outspoken and less concerned with pleasing Kyle, she began challenging Kyle directly, something few housewives dared to do consistently. Whether it was calling Kyle out for stirring the pot or questioning her neutrality in conflicts, Dorit stopped playing the agreeable friend. Kyle, accustomed to being seen as the emotional center of the group, didn't always take this well. Season 11 marked another emotional layer in their relationship when Dorit survived a traumatic home invasion. Kyle initially showed deep concern and compassion, offering comfort and support. However, cracks soon emerged when Dorit felt Kyle didn't fully understand the lasting impact of her trauma. Kyle, juggling her own family stresses, appeared impatient at times, which Dorit interpreted as a lack of empathy. Their differing emotional needs created distance, even as they insisted there was no real issue. By Season 12, their friendship felt polite but fragile. They attended events together and shared laughs, but the intimacy was gone. Dorit often expressed feeling excluded or minimized, while Kyle bristled at what she saw as constant criticism of her intentions. Small disagreements escalated quickly, revealing unresolved resentment on both sides. Each confrontation added another layer of emotional history that neither seemed able to fully release. Season 13 brought the most visible fracture yet. As Kyle navigated marital struggles and personal transformation, Dorit questioned why she felt shut out. Dorit openly voiced that Kyle seemed colder and less available, while Kyle argued she didn't owe constant explanations. Their emotional disconnect became a central storyline, exposing how far they drifted from the supportive friendship they once claimed. What makes Kyle and Dorit's relationship so compelling is its realism. Unlike explosive feuds built on single betrayals, Their conflict unfolded slowly, shaped by misunderstandings, unmet expectations, and shifting power dynamics. Both women repeatedly insisted they cared for one another, even while hurting each other. Their bond wasn't fueled by hatred but by disappointment, arguably a more painful emotion. At its core, their ups and downs reflect two very different emotional styles. Kyle values loyalty and emotional reassurance, often expecting friends to instinctively choose her side. Dorit craves validation and sensitivity, needing her feelings acknowledged without judgment. When those needs collided, neither woman felt truly seen. Whether Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley can ever fully repair their friendship remains uncertain. RHOBH history shows that time, space, and shared enemies can bring even the most fractured housewives back together. But their relationship has undeniably changed. What once felt like a promising alliance has matured into a cautious coexistence, layered with history and unspoken truths. In many ways, their story is one of growth as much as loss. Kyle and Dorit evolved, not always in sync, and their friendship paid the price. Yet that evolution is exactly what keeps viewers invested. Through the laughter, tears, and tension, Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley's complicated journey remains one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills' most fascinating long-running dynamics.